Facebook Live, we have arrived. One more time, y'all. Let's get it in.
Conference muted. Conference recording started.
I want to thank everybody for chiming in. This is Watchman Yahuda, Derrick Yisrael, also known as Pastor Derrick, on the Early What I See Through Scripture Study and Prayer Line on this 13th day in October 2022. Y'all, let's get it. More or less like a Bible study. We'll see what it look like. We're definitely planning to learn something. Is that fair? Good to see you in here, Yamina Yahoo. Always a pleasure seeing you. We got Maddie Yahoo Dawson in the building as well, and Yosef. That's wonderful how the Most High told y'all Yosef's name, and it literally was his name already. That's just divine. Let it be known, y'all in tune. Hallelujah, who are the Bibles, everyone call y'all. And that's another coincidence, huh? Y'all the Cephas running around here. Demina, good to see you in here. Jeff Brown, always a pleasure, my brother. My big brother Gene is in the building as well. Hallelujah. My brother Gene supposed to be running revival about right now. We got Mother Joyce in the building. Good to see you. Thanks for spending time with his mother. Al Mal, my pal, is up in here. Banks in the building. Really appreciate you, Banks. You know we family. We'll talk. In fact, you need to check in more often because we family, spiritually and natural. Tiffany, good to see you in here. Graham in the building. Hallelujah. Barbara, you're wonderful people. I'm telling you that. Denise Wilkins, good to see you in here as well. We love you, Wilkins. Absolutely love you. Hallelujah. Let the tag games begin. Who's the taggers out there? Frank, my dude. He say that. He say, I ain't your best friend. I'm your brother. You're right about that. You're definitely my brother. Good to see you in here, sir. Hallelujah. Logan. Good to see you in here. Bless you and the family, sir. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Always a pleasure, Logan. All right, Denise. Bless you now. Boca Tov, everybody. Let's go to these allergies and stuff trying to get me, but we're gonna get it. Trenda, see? I knew my help was coming. Trenda, what's up with it? Good to see you in here as always. Say Sky Blue, what it do? Patricia Johnson, Boca Tov. Always a pleasure, young lady. Venetia, way back, like car seats, back in the day. Badayahu, okay, Badayahu in and swinging with the tag game. Y'all, let's dive in this word. Let's go to Ephesians 6, y'all, 6 and 10. Ephesians 6 and 10. You know what it is, young Brown. Venetia Brown. Look what it do. Ephesians 6:10. Look what it say, y'all. It says, finally, my brethren, be strong in Yahuwah in the power of his might. That says a lot. How many of y'all strong? How many consider yourself strong in Yah? Put a 1 in here. If you consider yourself to be strong. Because this says finally. You know what I mean? You know what finally mean? Like finally. You know what I mean? Hey, I cleaned my room. Finally. lightweight, a compliment. But, I mean, I'm pretty happy you're doing it, but come on now. All what he did for us, we should be serving him by now, huh? Put one in there if y'all on some finally. Consider yourself strong in Yahuwah. And in the power of his might. Look what it say. It say, finally, my brethren, be strong in Yahuwah and in the power of his might. He got strength too. But you got to look at why he said that. He said it for a reason. Put on the whole armor of Yah, that you may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. Devil fighting against you. Did y'all know that? When it comes to the Hebrews, he been fighting against us. He fighting against everybody. Do not get it twisted. But as a nation of people, we've been fought against to keep us down, smash us to the ground. What do they say? Almost level to the ground, but I'm not tired yet. Look what it said. It said, put on the whole armor of Yah in order for us to stand. Finally be strong. Now the expectation is to stand. Finally be strong. You're not strong in your own strength. You're strong in his strength. You got to know that part. We not all like Energizer bunnies, take a licking and keep on ticking and all that. Nah, no. We're casting our cares upon him, knowing that he cares. And we come in the name of Yahuwah, and he's our strength. Are y'all with me? We'll pray for you, Domina. If you want to type in with any specifics. If not, we can talk later. But I'll definitely pray for you without question. But put on the whole armor of Yah, right? That you may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. Put on the whole armor of Yah that you may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. So look, let's draw this picture. Avia, good to see you in here. Young Israel in the building. Alina Franklin. We in Hebrews 6 and 10, y'all. Finally, my brethren, be strong. Finally, right, conclusion. Be strong in Yahuwah, but in the power of his might. His might, not yours. I'm telling you, we can't do this without him. He don't even want us to do this without him. And I'm going to let you know right now, we don't want to do it without him. Y'all heard of a cheat sheet? Hey, get with Yah. Run into his name. The name of Yahuwah is a strong tower. The righteous run into it and they safe. Get in him. Put on the whole armor of Yah, right? Now that you're in him, put him on. That you may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil, because he wilding out. Look it. For we wrestle not. See, you're wrestling. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood. We're wrestling. It's a wrestling match going on. That's why he said, put on the whole armor of Yah. He told you to be strong. And fasten your seatbelt is what he really trying to tell you. You be strong and fasten your seatbelt, because we're going places. We're going on a ride. We're wrestling, y'all. It's a wrestling match, because the enemy is coming after you, trying to destroy you. All these laws and all these things, we was wondering why it was happening, but then now, the scales fell off our eyes. We was wondering, why is this happening to us? Why is this happening to us? Now you understand. I'm talking about from a natural standpoint, because we supposed to spearhead the revolution, y'all. We supposed to spearhead the exaltation of the solution, which is Yah himself, the creator of all. We're supposed to represent him in the earth. Well, now it's time for us to stand up and rep. It's time to represent. And there's going to be opposition. I'm just trying to tell you. There's going to be opposition. There's going to be wrestling. And we wrestle against it. We don't go with it. Sell out Boule Negroes working with the system. Sell out a Boule should be representing Yah. Supposed to be the salt of the earth. They represent the system. They're going along with the system. They're going along with this wickedness. We cast down, the word come in us and enable us to cast down things in the natural, because the word is inside of us, casting down every high thing that exalts itself against the word, against the knowledge of Yah. Are y'all with me? It's a wrestling match. So the 12th verse says, for we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. So let's dissect. For we wrestle not against like flesh and blood, right? That's not what we wrestle. This isn't the type of wrestling match to where you grab somebody and body slam them. That's not what this is, right? We're wrestling against, like, rulers, right? Authorities. Listen, against the powers of darkness, evil forces in heavenly realms. The heavenly realms is corporate offices, lawmakers, decision makers, people that when they say, let this happen or stop this from happening, people are on the payroll, up under death threats, up under the threat of losing their natural lives or their natural freedom, and being rewarded with riches, being able to travel this world, eat good, plenty of money in the bank, taking good, you're well taken care of. Big paychecks are involved. Endorsements are involved. So you got folks that are called a shot. Folks is going to run it for the blessing or running from the power that these wicked folks have to punish. Slam doors closed in your face. Stop you from working. All the way from the top, all the way down to the little guy that just got a regular job. I can lose my job if I don't cooperate. I can lose my job if I don't let them stick this in me. I can lose principalities. Listen. So our wrestling match, our struggle is against people that make decisions, decision makers. Got the power to make decisions that affect other people's lives. Is y'all with me? And that's why he told you to, finally, my brother, be strong. Be strong. Why? Because there's decisions made that can affect your life. And a lot of us, if we're not strong, we're going to compromise, sell Yah out to make it in this world. That's why the Bible teaches he that seek to save his life is going to lose it. But he that loses his life for Yah's sake, for the word's sake, going to find. I'm telling you, a lot of people turn on Yah. They don't do it verbally. They talk a good Yah game, but they go against his word, go against his will for their life because they need the money. Gotta have it. Money. Oh, money. Gotta have it. Is y'all with me? Stay with me now. We're going around the curve. Finally, he said, be strong. Listen, be strong. Because you got to cut this stuff out. And you're going to be strong. You're going to be strong in the power of his might. You're not going to lean to your own understanding. You're going to acknowledge him in all your ways. And guess what he's going to do? He's going to direct your path, right? He told you to dress up. Don Deems, good to see you in. We in Ephesians 6 and 11 now. Told you to dress up. Put on the whole armor of Yah, that you may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. He's trying to tell you what the wiles are. He's wilding out. He's trying to tell you what the wiles are. The wiles are these principalities, movers and shakers. Did you know there's levels of principalities? Like we started, look at the pyramid, right? From the all-seeing eye of Hasatan, right? It's supposed to be Horus, which is another a name for Satan. But the all-seeing eye, the pyramid, the top of the pyramid is running it, right? The devil is running it, and he got authorities, and then it go all the way down. But the pressure, the satanic sellout goes all the way from the top to the bottom, all the way literally down to the schools, all the way down to the local businesses and the authorities. these rules come, we're going to stick the world, right? We're going to stick the world. We're going to make money off of it. A whole bunch of people going to die, and we're going to poison them, shorten their life expectancy, and they're going to be sick with extra diseases and all that. We're going to scare them into cooperation. That came from the all-seeing eye at the top. Brianna, we in Ephesians this morning, Ephesians 6 and 10 on down. Listen, it came from the all-seeing eye of Hasatan, right? But it trickled all the way down to the common folk. At the bottom, you got teachers. Where your mask at? You know, did you get yours yet? It trickles all the way down. But let's go even lower than that. There's authorities in a marriage. There's authorities in cliques. You didn't get the job because someone literally hated on you behind your back. You were in the door. You got put out the door because somebody made a phone call thinking to hear something good and somebody said something negative. So the door got closed. The phone called and said, what do you think I should do? You know, I'm about to hire her right now. No, don't hire her. Why? We'll talk about it later, but don't hire her. Hire the other one. Principality, I'm trying to tell you how it works. Star, Ireel, good to see you in here. For real. Are y'all with me? Titus, good to see you in here. Messiah, hot. Was that you? If that was you, man, you did that one. Messiah, I like that. I got to give me a couple more bars of that. Janika Johnson, good to see you in here. Are y'all with me? We in Ephesians, y'all. Ephesians 6 and 10. We work on our way down. So we're dealing with a wrestling match, y'all. Right? We're dealing with a wrestling match, and we're dealing with rulers and against authorities, against powers of the dark world, against spiritual wickedness in the heavenly places. That's a nice one, though, Titus. I like that. But are y'all with me? Is you with me? We could end up operating as a principality. We can have a spouse that operates as a principality. People in your ear. That's why the Bible says, blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly. You got to make sure that you hear from Yah when you make decisions and make moves. But I'm telling you the simplicity of a door closed in your face. You could be in all the way. And then all of a sudden, people stop contacting you. People was really excited about working with you. Listen, they were super excited about working with you. Then all of a sudden, they just start returning your phone call. You be thinking like, what happened? I'm telling you what happened, a principality. Somebody that knew you know them too. Tia, good to see you in. And they said something. And then they start returning your call. They're just about to hire you. They're just about to work with you. They're just about to cut the check. They're just about to let you move in, and all of a sudden you don't hear from them no more. That's how principalities work. I told you it's a pyramid. It started at the all-seeing eye at the top. Big money, big checks, big corporations, big decisions. And the decisions made come from Satan, come from evil, come from wickedness. The eye hates Yah and his children. Yeah. But it trickles down, big checks to little checks, all the way down to little checks, just to regular day-to-day conversations, folks saying stuff. You know how many people got confidants? People, let me call and see what I should do. Should I roll with them? No, man, don't roll with them. Why? Man, I heard they weren't cool. Oh, for real? What happened? I'm not sure. I just know. All I'm saying is, man, think about that, man. In fact, if I was you, I wouldn't do it. Then all of a sudden, you don't hear from them no more. Oh, it's principalities jumping off. It's rulers, it's powers, decision makers, it's influencers. Blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel, under the influence of the ungodly. Oh, I'm talking good right now. It can get as simple as, I'm not saying it's bad, but I'm just telling you how principalities work in this world. You told your daughter yes, she can go, and then someone made a phone call and told you something. Then all of a sudden, you told her no. Why can't I go? You said I can go. No, you ain't going. Why? You ain't gonna get a person up that told you, because I said so. That's it. You just can't go. Why? We deal with that every day. We deal with folks that don't like you, never did like you, and never will like you. And soon as someone call concerning you, they gonna hate on you. Those are principalities. Woods, good to see you in here. Are y'all with me? So again, it's back at 10. Finally, my brother, and be strong in Yahuwah. What we need to be is strong in Yah. That don't mean you dependent on you. He got to deal with the principalities, the rulers of darkness. He got to deal with it. He got to deal with the wickedness that come to attack you and try to stop you from doing what he called you to do. Rhonda Ponda. This world, he says, save yourself from this untoward generation. This generation is contrary. Me personally, I'm a mover and shaker in business. Oh boy, can I do some business. I can really make some stuff happen. But listen how I preach. If people know how I preach, you think the door gonna be open for me? I say stuff like men should be with men shouldn't be with men, and women shouldn't be with women, but a man should be with a woman, like y'all said. Do you think that's popular? Do you think some doors are open for me because I said that? Or do you think somebody hear me preach, I ain't working with him? Because they could be sexually goofy. A whole lot of people are. Are you with me? What the truth cuts. The truth. See, sellouts watch what they say for the pay. Sellouts sell you out so they can get along in this world. What they get along with in this world is principalities and powers that came from the all-seeing eye at the top of the pyramid. I told y'all this is Egypt, y'all, didn't I? I told y'all we in Egypt, part 2. Isaiah Ryder, love you, man. Good to see you in here. It's been a minute. Are y'all with me? Listen. So when you look at the back of the money, you can see this Egypt 2, part 2. This is the real one where we're really serving the real 400. So you got a guy like me that's gonna stand with truth no matter what. If the door closed in my face, I'm working in this system. I put together stuff to help, brilliant stuff. A lot of times it just comes to a screeching halt. Why? Listen how I preach. What, do you think I'm gonna stop? Some people stop preaching truth to get paid, to get along in this world. You got me messed up. What I do is, Yah get them. Yah open up doors and let no man close, or close doors and let no man open. Doors that are contrary to us, he got to deal with that. Doors that I need to walk through in order to get it done, he got to open it. And if he open it, can't nobody come. I'm trying to tell you something. You wonder why certain things happen, why certain people turn their back on you out of nowhere. Principalities. Somebody don't like you. All the way from the corporate office to pillow talk. From the corporate office to pillow talk, we would be doing the will of Yah if that conversation didn't happen. If the mayor don't like you and you don't know why, because he heard something. If the president don't like, if the one that's hiring don't like you, it ain't even got to be them. It can be somebody to change the world. And then on the pillow, your spouse say, I don't like them though. No, I want you working with them. That's a principality that stops the will of Yah. The will of Yah come to a screeching halt. I went on a business thing. Listen to this. This school called me yesterday. They called me yesterday. Listen to this. This school called going crazy. They over my program. And they said, please get down here. School in Oakland. So I go down there. Man, they going crazy. It's 2 principals. They come in. They call in the music folks and all that. All of a sudden, they called in this one brother. And what he tries to do is music. This is what he tried to do. He tries to do music, right? And he been trying from back in the day. I know me and him know each other. And he said, nah, we ain't ready for that. Maybe next year. And I said, you ain't got to do nothing. You ain't paying for nothing. We paying for everything. We paying for everything, and y'all end up with, anyway, I got a code program that's unbelievable, right? But the principal and everybody was looking at this dude crazy. They started looking at him real weird because he sounded real weird because the program is beautiful. And then I had all the proof videos and I had everything that they was just outdone, but it's spotlight on him. That's how principalities work. Principalities work in doors are closed for no reason. You don't know why they don't like you. You don't know why they won't call you. You don't know why they won't talk to you. You ain't done nothing to them. You ain't done nothing bad or nothing. Only thing you did was love them. Been there for them, and then all of a sudden the door is closed. What closed the door? Listen, 12th verse, y'all. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. I'm trying to teach you something. That's why we got to be responsible for what we say. You don't want to be a hater. You want to work together as a nation of people. We got to learn to work together and quit hating on one another, because that is a power in the principalities that causes doors to close and to be closed on people that don't deserve it to be closed on. You end up going against each other, and a kingdom divided against itself can't stand. I'm trying to show you something then. Let's go to Exodus right quick. We coming back to Ephesians, but let's go to Exodus. Look at this. Let's start at 5th verse. I want y'all to get this. Tia, I'm trying to tell them. Exodus 1 and 5. I want y'all to see this. Look what this say. This says, and all the souls that came out of the loins of Yaakov, Jacob, y'all, were 70 souls. And Joseph was in Egypt already. Look what this say. And Joseph died, and all his brethren. So the next generation is here, right? Joseph died, and all his brethren, and all that generation. And the children of Yisrael was fruitful and increased abundantly and multiplied and waxed exceedingly mighty, and the land was filled with them. Look what the 8th verse says. Listen to this, y'all. Y'all with me? Now there arose up a new king over Egypt, which knew not Joseph. That doesn't mean he didn't know who he was. What that really is saying, they didn't respect him. To be honest with you, he didn't like him, and we run across that. Right? There was some that rose up that didn't like Joseph. If you look it up, y'all do a word study on that. Quentin Banks, we in Exodus 1 and 8 now. Good to see you in here, fam. Look at what it say. It says, now there arose up a new king over Egypt, which knew not Joseph. And he said unto the people, behold, the people of the children of Israel are more and mightier than we. Come on, let us deal wisely with them. At least they multiply, and it come to pass that when there falleth out any war, they join also unto our enemies and fight against us, and so get them up out of the land. Did y'all hear that? Let us deal wisely with them. Y'all heard that? You know what wisely mean? Exactly what's happening to Israel in the Americas, in this Egypt. Same stuff. This is the blueprint of what happened to us and what's happening to us. They deal wisely with us. In other words, they're trying to kill us. They're trying to destroy us. They'll stick poison in us. They got us hating on one another. We don't even like one another. We can't even work together. I'm telling you. But it was designed for that. The paycheck come to the sister as long as her husband, her man is not in the house with the family. Got to put the man out. Then you get paid. That's causing division. Send her to school. Give her the house. He can have a car, but just sleep in it. Put him out. Flood his communities with drugs. Put pressure on him to survive. Then hit him with 3 strikes, you're out. All this is by design. Predatory lending. Yeah. Lend to a certain demographic of people. They get the houses and all that. Build the middle class. Build the middle class, but shut them out. Get them drug. Industrial complex. Grandpa and them was able to buy grandma and them houses. off of, in high school, they learned machine shop. They learn mechanic. They learn all kind of skills that gave them skills in order to pay the bills and to survive. They took it out of schools. It was working too well for it. Deal with them wisely. Those are principalities. That's what principalities are. But it's sad when we're under the influence of the principalities. We hate no one another, closing doors on one another, won't help one another, won't work together. You can make a phone call, won't make it. Why? Principality. You're under the influence of something wicked. You're wrong. Could help, won't. Why? Why wouldn't you help somebody that will help you? Why wouldn't you help somebody that helped you? Oh, we preaching today. Principalities. Spiritual wickedness in high places. When this all-seeing eye says anything, he's a perpetrator. He's stealing identities. All this would happen in the 400 years in the second Egypt, the Egypt that we will be shipped into. We will be shipped into an Egypt. Well, we're here. It wasn't the Love Boat, baby. We're here. The plane. Ain't no little joke on the little dude on the boat. Was that what he said? Am I mixing up my shows? Did the little dude, was it the little dude? The plane on the ship, the Love Boat, was that him? I don't know. But we were shipped here. That's all I'm trying to say to you. We were shipped here. This is the blueprint of what would happen. Let us deal with them wisely. Well, they dealt with us wisely. That's what they did. That's what they're doing now. Unfortunately, they dealt with us so wisely, we wise guys now too, against one another. Oh, I'm trying to tell you something. Back to Ephesians 6. Look, I got to get ready to go. 6 and 10. Finally, my brethren, be strong in the Most High, in Yahuwah, right? And in the power of his might. It's not your might. Is y'all with me? It's not your might. It's not your strength. But he said, finally, I cleaned my room. Finally, you stop screwing and cussing and acting a fool, hating on one another. You ready to be strong? Okay, now that you're going to be strong, don't start depending on yourself. Cast your cares upon him, knowing he cares. Acknowledge him in all your ways, and he going to direct your path. Now that you're finally strong, meaning your mind is made up to roll with him, because you got too many people not willing to roll with him. They're rolling with something else. They got bigger dreams and ambitions. They still a part of this system like that. They'll sell him out for money. Those type of people sell him out for money. Once you get strong, don't be strong in you, be strong in him. That's why it says, finally, my brother, be strong in you and the power of his might. Now you settled now? Is y'all ready? Because you're going to be ready to take on principalities when you do that. Because you're not going to depend on them for your money. You're not going to depend on them for your family. They going to bust your family up if you depend on them. They going to give you the check and put him out. Yeah, they going to pay you a little rent, but they going to subsidize. They going to 11th verse. Put on the whole armor of Yah. Listen, get dressed now. Because you're being dressed with his spirit, with the power of his spirit. You're being dressed with the things of Yah. Put on the whole armor of Yah that you may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. Because he wilding out. The devil's wilding out. I'm trying to tell you, he wilding out. How is he wilding out? For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, right? But against principalities. He wilding out through principalities. Powers, rulers of darkness of this world. In other words, he's wilding out with rulers and authorities, decision makers, power holders. That's how he gets you. And he get to slamming doors in your face and things not working out and things not coming together. Listen, things not working and things not coming together. Why? Because the devil is working. His goal is for you to turn on Yah. Yeah. And that's what we do, unfortunately. Not everybody, but a lot of us sell out. A lot of us doing stuff for a living that we shouldn't be doing. Real talk. A lot of us do just to get the money. I get it. You trying to survive, and then we on some God know my heart hype after that, don't we? Well, God know my heart. Why are you going against him? Check yourself, or you wreck yourself. He that seek to save his life gonna lose it. I'm trying to teach you something, but I got to get ready to get out of here. Come on with it, Avia. Don't you turn on him. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. Wherefore, take on to you the whole armor of Yah. That's why he said get dressed. He said because he wilding out, get dressed, that you may be able to withstand in the evil day. What's the evil day? The day that your temptation come, the day that you get a proposal to turn on him. The opportunity presents itself. That's the evil day. The opportunity presents itself to leave him, to turn on him because of principalities, because you're lonely and horny. You need a man so bad. You want a woman so bad that you turn on him. Wherefore, take on you, get dressed. Wherefore, you take on, good to see you in here, Pastor Tinsley, Kim Tinsley. Wherefore, take on to you the whole, we're in Ephesians, you already know, 6 and 13. Wherefore, take on to you the whole armor of Yah, that you may be able to withstand in the evil day temptation. Yeah, the day of temptation. And having done all to stand, right? So you done everything to stand. You didn't sell him out to get the house or the car, or the place to live, or the job. If it come down to the job and Yah, you're going to choose Yah. You have done everything you can to stand. After you've done all the standing, and sometimes it looks like the world is caving in on you. You've done all the stand. Now, I told you, that's why he say he that seek to save his life going to lose it. But he that loses his life, do what you got to do. I am never turn on him. I'll never bow the bell. Come on, talk back to me when the music and the supper play and all them instruments and all that. I'm not bowing. I'm not bowing. I only bow to Yah. Listen to me. So after you've done all the stand therefore when they heat up the fiery furnace. When they heat up the fiery furnace, I'm still not going to bow. I'm still, look at here. Look at this. Nebuchadnezzar, I'm not careful. System, Biden, whoever you joke with, I'm not careful to bow down. I ain't even really tripping off answering you concerning this matter. But I know that if it's up to Yah, he'll deliver me out of your hands. And if he don't, I still ain't bowing. If I lose everything, I ain't bowing. Talk back to me. If I lose him, I ain't bowing. If I lose her, I ain't bowing. If I lose my family, I ain't bowing. If I lose my money, I ain't bowing. If I lose my children, my car, if I lose my life, I'll never bow. He's wilding out, y'all. 14th verse, and I gotta go. Stand therefore, having your loins girded. Stand. Stand therefore, having your loins girded about with truth, having on the blessed plate of righteousness, having your feet shod with the preparation of the gospel of peace, and above all, listen, above all what I just said, take the shield of faith, wherever you be able to quench the fiery darts of the wicked. Y'all know what the shield of faith is? You're shielded by trusting him and obeying him no matter what come or what go or what's happening in your life. And take the helmet of salvation with the sword of the Spirit, which is the word of Yah, praying always with all prayer and supplication in the Ruah, watching thereunto with all perseverance, supplication for the Yahudim, for all believers, for all saints. Did y'all hear that? All right, man. I ain't trying to cause too much trouble today, but yeah, we gonna pray and obey. You hear me? If my people, which you call by my name, will humble themselves and pray, seek my face, turn from their wicked ways, he gonna hear from heaven, he gonna forgive our sins, he gonna heal our land. Let's pray. Spirit of the Most High, we love you and thank you for this opportunity to come before you humbly to know how we're gleaning the truth of your word, because we love you and we thank you and we trust you at your word. Destroy the principalities and the powers that's trying to block us and stop us from doing what you called us to do. Even right now, bring it to pass. Kick the door off the hinges. Splendor. Kick it so hard it's splendor. It's splendor. Yeah, the wood turned to tinder, just busted, just destroy anything's trying to block your children from doing your will in these last and evil days. We decree it right now. The doors will be open as pro His will in your life, and doors that are contrary to His will in your life, slam them shut. Let no man open. Let's go over the threshold into the victory in the matchless name of Yahushua. We humbly pray. Hallelujah. And Aman. That was the lesson for today. I pray we all continue to obey everything the Most High say. Okay? Okay. All right, Tia. Thanks for posting the Cash App information, Mark Logan. I'm going to get ready to get out of here. Long time sight, man. Good to see you in here, man. I pray you're blessed, you and the family. Hallelujah. You're welcome, Barbara. Always a pleasure. Always a pleasure. I hope y'all was blessed. If y'all was blessed, put a 1 in here. We finna get out of here. Was you blessed today? Put a 1 in there. Y'all blessed? I wanted to bless you some more. Put a 1 in here if you got blessed by the lesson today. Hallelujah. He's worthy. I ain't gonna lie to you. He is worthy. Y'all want to pray? I know a lot of us got to get on with our day, but if there's anyone out there want to pray a little more or give commentary on the word, feel free to dial 302-202-1102, extension 815648. Again, 302-202-1102, extension 815648. Always a pleasure, Tim, man. Love you, bruh. All right, a star. Always a pleasure seeing you in here. Bless you, Kim, Pastor Kim Tinsley. Yeah, y'all be Baruch. I gotta go. Y'all be Baruch. Baruch Shalom. I'm gone.